God, what a day. It's only 10:30. Right, let's go.
Going into the games, that we knew there was going to be tough opponents, obviously both potentially fighting to get promotion this season, but we had all the belief we needed.
I think it's easy for us to sit here and say that we wanted to kind of get a point as a minimum or go out and get the 3 points, but honestly I think at the time it was more about our performance.
So we knew that we had it in us and we just had to go out there and perform.
Back corner of the 6-yard box, Lumsden's onside here, plays it back and Saints score! Well, what a start that is! So too does Lumsden and Morris, headed all up into the air. Morris could get there, she does get there in the 6-yard box, but can't quite get the shot away. Comes back to Lloyd Smith, edge of the penalty, right for this shot, scores! She's got her second goal of the game! We've had 4 minutes of stoppage time, and there is the whistle. A historic win for Saints, who've gone and picked up their first ever win in the Championship.
Two clubs that we played that are arguably trying to win the league. Obviously the points in themselves helped us grow, but we know what we're doing in training and we know the ability that this squad has got.
Palmer, short pass, little chip to the left-hand corner of the D. Harrison, they could be in here, they could score, they do! It's a really good goal for the home team, it's Morgan. Lovely ball over the top here, and they've got the ball right at the penalty, it's played across, it should be 2, oh, it's a brilliant save from Rendell. And Saints come forward into that little bit of sunshine over on that far side. Crossed in for Morris, this is an opportunity and it's a goal for Southampton!
We took a lot of positives from that game. Obviously didn't have a lot of possession in the game, but I think that the belief we had in the game to stay in it and get that 1-1 draw, come back from 1-0 down to then go 1-0, so just the belief within the team really pushed us through that game, and then we took that into other games.
I think it was maybe a shock that obviously we got the draw against Bristol and we beat Palace.
Any team can get results against anyone in this league.
Obviously an emotional connection there, obviously with what we achieved last year at Coventry United. But for me, it's just another game that we want to go and get a good performance and as many points as we can.
Did you feel like it was a good performance?
No.
It's not what we wanted to get out of the game. Disappointing to concede 2 goals. I think first half we were fine. We obviously kept it at 0-0. Second half, we weren't happy with what we did and we weren't happy with the performance, and I guess you could say they were better and maybe they did deserve the win. We needed a better performance to get something out of that game.
I think we let ourselves down that game.
It's just about moving on to the next game and what you can take from that game and putting it into the next game.
I think initially it was going to be 2 or 4 weeks. So yeah, for it to be kind of 2 months was a bit of a shock. I think the most difficult bit about it was being able to keep myself positive going through the weeks and actually realising that I still wasn't going to be able to go back on the pitch. To be able to see the girls picking up the points against those big teams, it was exciting for me knowing that I'd be coming back into a group that were that high up in the table and looking to push on for the rest of the season. I think everyone around me just to support me and help me and know that there was no rush for me to get back. Obviously, It was my first game back, like I wasn't really expecting anything, but no, I was really excited for the game. I was, yeah, all day, all that morning, I was so excited.
You're not loose. The ball kind of came forward from Meg Wynn, and all I heard was Luce shouting at the top of her voice, "Wilco!" And kind of all the bodies were drawn towards me, and I just popped the pass through, and then the rest was down to Luce.
She put on an absolute plate for me. The ball was rolling to me, and I was like, oh my God, I can't miss this. And luckily, it ended up in the back of the net. It just came over me, just to sprint over to the fans and knee slide in front of them. It was special, I think, to be able to mark my return with that.
Little knee slide and 3 points in the bag.
She deserved it. I think she worked so hard in her rehab, and to get back onto the pitch and then to score a goal, I don't think she could have hoped for anything else. Playing at Bramall Lane was a great experience. And again, Sheffield United, we know what they were about, and they're another good team to play against. Scoring so early on can be a bad thing sometimes, but I think we did obviously well to hold it out and get the 1-0 win. But yeah, delighted for Ella to get her first goal, and then she couldn't stop scoring from then.
As a striker, you want to be scoring goals.
Not the prettiest of games when we played them, but I mean, it doesn't matter when you get 3 points and a clean sheet. It just started to feel like home when we got to that game. Obviously another great crowd and a good game of football to play.
Griffiths, who's 10 yards outside the penalty area, plays it short, right-footed shot, and it's forced a good save in the end from Rendell. It was Scar with the shot. Wynn cuts inside, right-footed cross, Wilkinson flicks it on and it's volleyed in! Southampton take the lead!
To be able to start that game in front of the fans that turned out as well, we got a great attendance again, and I think to go and win that game was another important game for us as a team. That from obviously where we are on the table, we should be winning games like that, and yeah, to be able to go and start that game and play pretty much the whole game was pretty special. Hard
work and belief and creating more chances, and again just being secure at the back like we had been doing. And then we would just hope that the goal would come, and it did. We was just going about our business quietly, and no one expected us to be at that place in the league.
Felt like we had something to prove.
We knew it was going to come soon.
Marianne reminds me week in, week out, kind of, you know, she's a striker herself, she knows what it's like, so she's always kind of reminding me of what I do bring and that the goals will come, and then I guess she was right.
Lumsden, who goes in field, a chance already for Southampton, halfway inside the half now, but only at a penalty area. Wilkinson shoots and scores!
I don't even think I was particularly watching at that point. I think it's been a long time coming, but something that she definitely deserves.
That morning, I felt like I was going to score, and I felt like I was going to score more than one, and not one person said to me, "You're going to bang on it," and I just felt it myself, and I didn't say it to anybody. I kind of kept it to myself. But I was just so energetic that morning. Ash, my housemate, was having to go into her bedroom to get away from me because I was just nosing her all morning. But I felt it, I felt good, I felt ready, I felt happy, and obviously 19 seconds into the game, I put one in the back of the net.
The goalkeeper throws it out wide to the right-hand side. Oh, and under pressure here as Pusey tries to win it back, and she does, left in the 6-yard box, plays it back, Wilkinson with a shot, she's going to try again, and she scores again! She's having a brilliant night! Katie Wilkinson make that 2 goals for her.
I needed a new celebration for all of them, to be honest, because I've not scored in that long, I forgot what to do.
Out left, in towards Pusey. Oh, it's a beautiful ball. Pusey's not going to get there, but Wilkinson does. It's a hat-trick.
the rest of the squad and the staff were just as buzzing for me, if not more, so it was really nice.
Reading and Tottenham are in the mix. How much are you looking forward to those?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I think they're exciting opposition, obviously both in the league above, so it's something that we should look forward to and just do what we do and hopefully get a good result from both of them.
It's a good opportunity for us to test ourselves and see where we place ourselves against those tougher opposition. If we can cause a couple of upsets, then happy days.
Is that where we want to be, the Women's Super League?
Yeah, obviously, ultimately, that's where we're aiming towards, and these seasons in the Championship are really important to set us up to go and perform in that league.
Can you just sum up what you think this side is capable of?
Anything.
Everything.
Expect the unexpected.